Frimpong is going to be better for Liverpool than Trent was for Liverpool.
Frimpong's going to be better for Liverpool than Trent.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's a big statement.
What I'm saying to you, there's right backs that are quick, yeah, that are nippy, and there's right backs that do the playmaking
Trent's
thing.
more effective than Frimpong.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's won games for Liverpool by himself.
Yeah, but you haven't
Frimpong hasn't yet.
You haven't seen. You can't compare if
Trent's
you
one
haven't
of the
seen
best
it yet.
right wingers in right backs in the world.
So is Frimpong.
Playmaker.
So is Frimpong.
Yes,
Playmaker.
That's cool.
Yeah,
but
you
we
haven't
get to
seen
see it though. We
you
know
haven't
what Trent's done.
Okay, so why are you comparing that? Why are you comparing if you haven't seen it yet?
So, but you said he's better though. You said he's better. He's going to get more
I'm saying
games.
it's going to be better for Liverpool because
No, we don't know that. If he has to win
that's
the league,
my prediction.
predict that.
So
I'm
that means-
predicting
so
that.
basically Liverpool has to win the league and the Champions League twice. Two, yes, because that's what Trent's done.
No, he
yes,
hasn't.
and he was pivotal to it.
That's how
Yeah,
what the
that's
team
I'm
he
going
played
for.
for.
Cheers, Miles.
No, that's what I'm going for.
Cheers, Miles. You're going to be out of there, boy. That's where you sleep, innit?
Yes, it is. I heard you sleep in Barcelona. You slept like that.
Oh yeah, you lot all slept downstairs. I remember.
There was no upstairs. You're talking about second Barcelona. I didn't go
You
there.
didn't go there.
I went to the first
Check your
Barcelona.
mirrors, man.
You didn't. You didn't. My bed was nowhere near anyone else's bed.
See, you had the big room. The door was open, and your snore was heard all through Catalonia.
Bull.
See, I'm not joking.
Say
I don't
it.
need to
Let's
lie.
talk about it on the show.
All right, cool. What? Are we not recording?
Miles, let me see your elbows. We're about to start. All right, good. Jordy, let me see yours.
Is it?
Say that again. No, you're good. I can't keep up. What show is this? This Boardroom show?
I don't feel like it should be that hard to tell. It's different tables, different setup. There's big red signs in front of you. From my left, we're back. I want to, obviously, there are a few topics we need to talk about. Jordy wants to talk to me about my snoring when we went away together in Barcelona. We'll get there. We'll get there. Because I feel like he got here late. And me and you were there first.
So what? You started
No,
snoring?
no,
You started snoring when I came.
No, I'm just building a case. I'm building a case because I don't remember it ever coming up the idea that I would have snored on that trip.
I didn't talk
Not
about
mugs,
it. You brought it up.
Not specs.
No, well, you're
Yeah,
smart.
but I don't care that you
No,
snore.
but he's smart.
It's just that you said you don't.
When he goes on holiday with me, he makes sure my room is 6 kilometers away from his room.
because we know what you do.
Because he'll be on TikTok straight away. But the good thing is, I wouldn't say it's you. If you're snoring, I say it's Miles.
Yeah. To be fair, that was the second time we went to Barcelona and the snoring, and you said it was Dazza. But who?
No, I said it was PK.
Oh yeah, but it was Dazza. Yeah, that's right.
Dazza's a big snorer.
Dazza's a snorer. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dazza's got breathing issues.
See,
Subwoofer.
you and Dazza are twins. It's okay. Like I'm not persecuting you. It's just that you said you don't snore.
All right. First of all, I can snore on my back when I sleep on my back, which I rarely do.
See, it's changed.
But you could snore if you sleep on your back.
Alright, cool. But you snored in Barca. You was on your
I
back
sleep
then.
on my back in Barcelona.
How would you
don't
know?
remember
If
how
he's
you-
awake and you're sleeping, how would you know? You gotta trust what he's saying.
I only sleep on my back when I have to. Like, okay, so this weekend I went to the seaside, and when you go to the seaside with a toddler,
The seaside.
yeah. I'll get
Why are you not letting him get to the seaside? He snores.
when I get to listen. When you go to the seaside with a toddler, it's hard for you to get to the sun cream and sort yourself out because you're sorting the kid out and the kid's running off in 50 different directions, right? I got a bad burn on my shoulders,
Jesus Christ.
right? And when I got home, I couldn't sleep like the way I normally sleep, which is on my side. So I had to sleep some on my back.
Too
But
much
I was
explaining.
snoring.
Too much.
I
much
know I
explaining,
was
man.
snoring.
Why is the seaside got to do you snoring? Man's talking about
To be honest, I'll be real. Barcelona was very hot.
You
and
got burnt.
I got burned.
You got burnt.
And I might
There
have
you
to
go.
sleep on my back.
There you go. You
You're
found
still making it up though.
All right, so what you're saying basically, when you don't use sun cream, you don't snore. That's
That's a big part of it. Yeah, that's a big part.
Like it
of
makes
yeah.
any sense.
That's a big
Go
part. It makes sense.
I don't snore at all, so.
You don't sleep next to people, so
Why would
You sleep in fetus
That's
position.
what your face is. Well, you don't just snore. You can't have a small face and snore big. It don't make no sense, bro.
But it's to do with your nose, isn't it?
Yeah, but your nose is tiny, bro.
Man sounds like a fly.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad I don't snore.
Oh,
man.
man.
That's horrible.
I don't give a shit if I snore. I'm asleep.
swearing.
I'm asleep.
Oh, yeah, you swear a lot.
He does, bro. Unwarrantly, you know what's annoying about it? He's meant to be a wordsmith. He's a rapper. They use their words, but all he uses is profanities.
But you know, I'm gonna allow him.
That's a big word.
It's the area he's from.
Thank
the area
you.
he's from, they swear. That
Thank
is,
you.
it's you. If you don't swear where he's from, you're not
you.
from there.
We're not in that area.
But it hasn't left
No,
me.
we're not in that area.
It hasn't left me.
Yeah, but bro, you're a rapper.
It hasn't
Use
left
your
me.
words. Use your vocabulary.
Oh, that's a big word too. Flipping that, man.
All right,
Shut
don't
up.
patronize him.
What?
You think vocabulary is a big word? Vocabulary is a big word for big
You
words.
just messed up. You just messed up. It's a
You're
big word.
crying. What now?
I'll tell you, come on, I'm crying because you said you don't snore because you went to the beach.
Guys, easy. Take it easy. We just started, guys.
I missed you lot, man.
I came back and said after all that.
I missed you lot, that's all. Well, I got smashed this weekend. And
What?
I think, no, drunk.
Okay.
That's the other one.
And I think,
We got you, Jordy.
fine, you got me. I think I'm at that age where it started to take its toll.
Oh,
I don't-
interesting.
I don't have the same pace the next day.
You know what it is? I believe that it takes its toll no matter what age you are, but you do hit an age where you start to know yourself and go, ooh, this is bad.
Yeah, I got humbled.
It's true.
I got humbled.
I found a secret to drinking, especially when it's hot. Whatever you drink water straight after.
Is that a secret?
That's what Lou told me.
Is it?
Yeah.
I tried that on the weekend, and I was no problems. I didn't lift no one up.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, mate. What do you drink?
Oh, again, you usually have Jaeger bombs.
That's it.
I had tequila this time.
Ooh, I'm a
What?
big
You had tequila. You can't drink tequila straight.
I had tequila.
With what?
Pineapple juice or something.
Has to be
I
pineapple
had
juice.
a
brother.
tequila, and then
Oh, yeah,
No,
you had a
wait,
shot.
you had actual tequila shots.
And you had a lime?
no
Did you bite into the lime?
orange.
Orange is better than
Orange?
lime with tequila, you know. That's you want to hear a secret? That's a secret. You know when you go into a bar and they give you a slice of lime, get a slice of orange. Way better.
And eat the skin.
No.
don't
Yeah,
do that.
It sounds like everyone's got drinking hacks.
How come when I ate this? When I ate the orange, yeah, my nose, something happened to my nose.
The citrus.
Yeah, what is that?
That's what it is. It's a
Yeah,
citrus.
but wait, I'm asking you what citrus is. I don't know what that is.
It's an acid. It's a form of acid.
Well, I thought I was gonna die.
Why?
Oh, it should
Just
have.
went
Or
my
this,
nose.
yeah, it shouldn't go up your nose, really.
Go up your nose,
You thought you would die.
Yeah,
Because that's because you don't have fruit.
Bit of an overreaction.
He doesn't have fruit.
Yeah, you don't eat.
I have more fruit than you.
No, you don't.
I have pineapple and mango every day.
I have pineapple mango every day.
Jordy, 1 minute you're a long jumper, triple jumper. Next minute you have fruit every day. Allow me, Jordy. man.
Yeah, well, listen.
Triple jump.
So then why do you swear a lot then?
Exactly.
Because the area I'm from.
Oh, man.
How was your weekend, Moss?
It was all right, you know. We'll discuss it on the boardroom.
Okay, we'll save it then.
But
Vice Chair.
yeah, went to Chris Brown. Thank you. But we'll discuss it on a different show,
On the boardroom, which is out now.
which is out now.
If you're not familiar with the boardroom, it's our new off-topic format. I was the chair of the first episode. It's on obviously our YouTube channel. It's also on our audio streams, Spotify, Apple, everything else. Miles is the chair of the next episode, so he's dictating the agenda, which has meant that more than once so far this afternoon, Miles has said, "No, stop talking about that. I want to talk about that on the boardroom."
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. But I still need you to bring your laptop,
Okay.
just in case. My second chair.
When is this episode?
We're doing it
What the episode we're
no.
recording now?
Oh no, I want to think of an excuse. when is Jordy in charge?
We got to vote for that.
You should have voted.
yeah.
You should have voted for me.
Cool. And we can't vote again.
For no,
For
Miles
things
is
we charge
prepped.
next-
Miles is prepped. He's already suggested that we watch Stormzy's iPhone film, and has now deleted that.
Yeah.
That suggestion.
You said straw, right?
I watched Straw.
I've got no. You know what? I ain't really got time to watch another thing.
Yeah.
Because we're recording tomorrow. I watched Stormzy's film.
This film's 20 minutes.
20
T.
minutes.
I watched
yeah.
it,
Yeah.
so I ain't got time to watch another. Like Love Island's on tonight.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's discuss Love Island then.
Do you think you're the male Maya Jama?
Well, why not? No one on YouTube has been in a longer relationship than me. Why not? I should be on there. I should be on there
You could be
making
a
things happen.
Yeah, you could be a
But
co-host.
then again, I haven't done nothing for you. have I?
Yeah. You could be a co-host though.
Nah, I'm not.
No, but his point is that he's supposed to be making love connections, and he's not helped you.
He hasn't helped his friend Dazza.
No, that's true as well.
You
Yeah.
got to help the ones that's closer to you first. Do your job.
You know what's funny? Dazza hasn't been here for a few weeks, and you'd think that's
miss him,
because he's been busy or not booked, or we've been too full up for him. Actually, he could be here every single episode, and we would make space for him every single time. He just has a broken carburetor.
Me and Dazza share a car, and of course Dazza drives it most, and Dazza's telling me that we have to go halves in the car. I'm saying no, I don't drive the car. I already Uber's my thing. You guys know.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, Dazza, you have to fix the alternator. Alternators, it starts from 1K. That's the main part of the engine. if you
What
know
year
cars.
is your car?
The car is 2015 TT.
10 years.
Yeah,
10
man,
years,
20,
man.
but the
That's a long
car
time.
is still.
It can go.
Is
Yeah.
it 2015? It's 10 years
Sports.
already. It is, yeah.
Yeah.
My mum's got a 08 car.
Well, go on, do the maths quick. 5, 4.
19. 17. Around there.
What's the make of
It's
your car?
around there.
What's the make of your mum's car?
Mini. She's got a Mini
Your
Cooper.
mum's got a Mini.
Mini Cooper, yeah.
What's wrong with that?
That's one. Okay, let me just tell you this now.
It's not Mr. Bean's Mini. It's a new shape.
Oh, we had that.
That's even better.
You had Mr. Bean's Mini.
My mum had Mr. Bean's Mini, yeah. A red Mini. A red
Mum's
Mini
a
Cooper.
a mini
yeah,
lover.
yeah, she loves Mini.
I promise you now, driving a Mini is like sitting in the wardrobe.
You drive a TT.
Bro, square.
That's like sitting in the cupboard.
Square. The car is like you're in a box. Minis are one of the worst cars to drive. Oh, what company
Thanks.
owns Mini, Jordy?
Jeremie.
Volkswagen? Oh, Merc.
Oh, God.
Volkswagen or Merc? I'm thinking of
Congratulations,
smart.
you don't know cars. T?
see,
Mini
after
is
that laugh.
owned, but yeah, I gave a facial expression to let them know. I don't know.
It's British owned.
No, it's not.
No,
It
no.
was
what
sold many years
what
ago.
What other car company owns Mini? I'm asking you if you know cars.
Oh, okay.
BMW.
Miles?
It's in Germany, isn't it?
Go on.
I don't know. Audi.
Let me try. Range.
Why are you trying to get...
Yeah, why are you
I
trying
was
to
wrong
get it?
again.
Yeah, yeah.
Congratulations, Tego.
Go on.
You know cars.
Yeah, BMW. I knew it was sold. It was sold a few years ago. I like the look of the Mini Countryman, by the way.
Let's give Jordy a laugh line. Jordy, what car company owns Smart?
Merc.
Hey, congratulations.
That's easy though.
You know, oh, it's easy.
Yeah, because
No, watch this.
they have Bravis. The Bravis is
Who the hell is Bravis?
Bravis is.
Brabus.
He doesn't know anything.
Brabus.
Yeah, but why would there's no automatic connection just because
There
you
is,
know
there
the
is, there
parent
is.
company?
There is.
Well, who owns Fiat?
That's how it works.
Who owns Fiat?
Renault.
Why would Renault as a French company?
Yeah, and
Fiat's
where's Fiat?
Italian.
So why can't they own it?
Let's find out if they do.
T, you don't know.
Because he loves Formula One. No, this guy's a Formula One guy. This guy knows cars.
Oh, no, is what Brabus?
Yeah, but there's only like 5 engines in Formula
Is
1.
Brabus Formula One? Is that what you was telling me?
No.
Then what's Brabus?
Stellantis owns. That's the Chrysler Group, apparently.
Which is American. Formula 1 has stuff that's completely
Oh
different
wait,
to
no,
cars.
no.
We're stinking this place up.
Yeah, this is Alfa Romeo, Chrysler, Dodge, Fiat, Jeep, Maserati, Ram. Yeah,
By the way, I had a Dodge Caliber, guys, for
No,
like
you
2
didn't.
weeks.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
No,
for
for
2 weeks.
Miles, I got my license in 2003.
Did you?
Well,
You're talking
boys,
to
Dazza
you're
was
talking
calling
to
me
an
back.
old. You was born then, innit?
Oh, it's cool
What?
ended. Dazza was calling me just now.
2003,
You know
I
what?
got my license.
I'm gonna call him back.
I've had cars.
You're not a better driver than Dazza, though.
I'm gonna call him back.
You know, you will. You know, Jay McGrath was 1 when you got your license.
No way.
Yeah,
1 minute, Dazza.
that's
You're,
too quiet.
Can we get a loudspeaker at least?
1 minute.
What's that, iPhone 11?
You're live on From My Left. Don't say anything that might incriminate you.
Is that?
They're saying that the reason you haven't been on From My Left is because you've been stuck on the hard shoulder at the A13 for 2 weeks. That's what Spec said.
Okay, so now he's got to think about it.
You been what?
Tell him to pick up. Tell him
Miles,
to
why are you
pick
calling
up.
him?
Pick up. That's a pickup. That's a pickup.
What?
That's a pickup. That's a pickup.
Miles.
That's a pickup. Hang on, no, pick up, Dazza.
Dazza, don't hang up on me.
Thank you. Dazza.
He put me on hold.
Yeah, this is more
He
clarity.
thought that was going to be louder. It was not louder.
Dazza, we heard you're stuck on the A14.
A14!
On the hard shoulder. On the hard shoulder.
He's messed us up, T.
I don't know why I chat about business, though.
See, told you.
Oh, Dazza.
I ain't got no way. I can't get nowhere, man.
Dazza, where's the car now?
Huh?
Where's the car?
It's outside the yard.
What yard?
My yard.
So it's fixed?
Huh?
Is it fixed now?
No, it's not fixed yet.
So wait, hold on. It hasn't gone to the mechanic yet.
Huh?
Has it gone to the mechanic yet?
Don't. When he says "ha," don't say it again. He knows
All right,
what you
all right,
said.
all right. For my left audience, you're not going to see Dazza for the next 6 months.
All right, see you later, Dazza.
Hey, you're going to have to send your guy to him, please.
Lewis, yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, look, Lewis is a mechanic.
No, he's in this position. He knows people in this position and all these positions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. He's the middleman.
Kinda, yeah.
Have you lot ever been stood up on a date?
Oh, great question.
Stood up on a date?
No, I felt like I was gonna, but no.
No. And that's because I haven't done dates. Miles, raise your hand, man. Give him a hell yeah. Come on, man.
How about getting the hell, yeah.
Let me get hell yeah.
I've been on a date where me and the girl couldn't come to an agreement on the rest.
I think you've been on a few of those.
Let me laugh.
You been on a date where what?
we didn't come to a conclusion on the restaurant, like where we going. So she said, should we depart? And I said, yeah, fine.
Depart from where?
Wait.
From the
Nah,
date.
you know what? From my love stories, please tell that story with more depth.
That's the story.
All right, Miles, from my love stories, you have to frame this story now properly. You're with a girl, where and how do you end up breaking up the date before the date starts?
Yeah, so we agreed to go on a date. So we neutral grounds is Oxford Circus. Why not? We know
No, not why not. Where was it?
Oxford Circus.
Okay.
Yeah, just neutral grounds. We might as well go there. You live there, I live here. In the middle, this is one. We couldn't conclude where we're gonna go eat. She wanted Thai, I wanted Italian. Then I offered steak. She wanted pizza.
It's Italian.
That's not the Italian she wants.
First date?
First date. First date.
Can I ask you, was you arguing at this point? Is it an argument or is
I
it?
wasn't arguing, but it got to a point where, okay, cool, what we doing then? Because we're just standing here, middle of nowhere, just Oxford Circus. Where do we go on this date? She said, okay, well,
Do you remember a couple of years ago?
Let's
do you
leave it.
remember a couple of years ago there was that whole debate on podcasts about group leaders? Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
If you're on a date with a girl standing in Oxford Street and you can't pick a restaurant, she saw through you and said, "You're not the taser of this group."
You showed you have no leadership skills.
Yeah.
That you can't take charge of this relationship.
no, but the question was, have you been stood up on a date? And I've never been stood up on a date. No.
No, but
you
now
both-
we've got a
you
different
both-
conversation.
You both
This is
stood each
worse.
other up and departed.
Oh yeah.
If
you can't come to a conclusion,
it's a
they
loss.
got lost.
It's a movie.
No,
It's a movie.
This is a good
It's
movie.
really stood up.
This is a good movie.
This is bad.
Because if you can't come to a conclusion, just part ways.
So who was the lead? Who was gonna
fighting?
Be, yeah, who was
scrapping? Because one of you has to have been like, definitely not that.
Yeah.
Because the first date, it doesn't really matter where you
It
go.
doesn't really matter. But I didn't really. No one was really fighting for anything, really.
You can't sound nonchalant, but be
That's
standing
how it
on
was.
standing on.
If I really wanted to go, I would have said, "No, we're going here. We do this."
He's wearing a Lyle and Scott jumper.
You got to Oxford
one of
Circus.
those, one,
Lyle
of
and
those,
Scott.
one of those pull-through belts on his jeans.
Nah, this was. It went back then. That sounds like 2010
When was it?
business.
Oh, it was yesterday.
Nah, this is years ago.
Someone say this. When you both departed, did you both look back to see if someone be like, okay, you know
No,
what?
I just kept it moving.
This is a bad
Nah,
date.
Miles is expecting a tap on the shoulder while he's walking slow.
Have you been on a date since
Since what? Back then?
with that girl?
No, bro.
Have you spoke to her?
No.
Wow.
They're cool, but
How can you be cool? You call over a
spoke
restaurant
after,
and never
like,
spoke again.
all right, cool. No date.
Miles, what was you wearing?
I can't remember.
Lyle and Scott jumper.
It must have been what you was wearing.
Under Armour.
Nah.
The bird.
But those
must have
things don't
moved.
phase me though.
Huh?
It don't phase me because I could go on
It
a
phased,
next
no,
date.
but it phased me.
Huh?
I'm
Yeah, but
annoyed.
you don't
I'm annoyed
get
at this.
dates. You don't.
Of
That's
course,
not your thing.
Why would I? But I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at this. I've never heard a date like this. This is a date gone bad.
Happens, man. But I'd rather that than get to a date and the phone's off.
Is she okay now?
I assume so. Yeah.
I hope she's got a man.
I hope so too.
So she's 1-0 up.
And she's eating all the different cuisines and he's choosing and she's not
star.
arguing.
Michelin
But
star.
but do you know what? I can relate slightly. With Podolski, I've had situations where we're like, oh, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat?
Different. Girlfriend's
I
different.
don't like that.
That's different,
Don't answer
yeah.
me the
Girlfriend's
question.
Yeah, that's different.
All right, cool. You know what you want to eat? Cool. I'll call Dazza and we go Vapianos ourselves.
Wasn't bothered, man. But there's some girls you just take on a date like we're going here. Like, okay, cool. I'm taking you on a date.
All girls, you mean?
Like, there's some girls. That's just me. I'm not bothered.
You know what?
He went speaker's corner. He wanted to debate
Oh,
cuisines.
That'd have been a good date. At least we could have got a sandwich.
that's
At least.
something I've learned today. Like, you are bad at dates.
Yeah.
No, you've never been on a date with me, so how would you know?
Because of the story. I don't.
no,
Miles, that's not how it works.
No, let it
Miles,
sink in.
that's not how it
No,
works.
let it sink into you, go.
All right, so
how do you know?
So you're saying if a girl says I'm good in bed, you need to wait for me.
No.
So is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, bro. From the stories you're telling me,
That's just one story. You asked if the question
okay.
was, have you boys ever been
If
stood
that
up
was
on a
Uncle
date?
Specs, if
I've
that
never
was-
been stood up on a date.
well, if that was Uncle Specs in your date situation, babe, what do you want to eat? Fancy Thai. You know what? Even if I didn't want a Thai, let's do the Thai.
That's a fact.
Let's do the Thai, babe.
Facts.
What are you gonna get?
Of course.
I'm gonna get chow mein noodles.
That's a
That's
fact.
careful. That's
Chow
not
mein-
that's
That's
not-
not Thai. That's not
not
Thai.
Thai.
So I said chow mein noodles.
Yeah, that's not
yeah,
Thai.
that's not
That's not
Thai.
Thai.
It's
Be
not Thai.
careful,
That's what I'm saying.
be
Give me
careful.
some.
It's a
Thai
bad
food.
date. It's a bad date.
Thai
Thai.
green curry.
Huh?
Thai green curry.
I'm not gonna get Thai green curry. I ain't tried that, man. And then she uses,
Thai makes green curry.
huh? Yeah. And then she uses her fork and puts it in my mouth. And I say, you got good taste in food, baby.
Yes, facts.
Facts.
But you'd be in a relationship with her now if you did my thing.
Yeah,
You'd be together.
that might be
Things
the
happen for a
mother of
reason.
your
Things
children.
happen for a reason.
No, there's a reason.
Yeah.
There's a reason this happened.
Things happen for a reason.
No,
Yeah, I've
But
kids.
Miles definitely froze. She was like, I want Thai. So, I want steak.
I don't think
So,
he didn't say steak.
No.
I want 5 guys.
It was yesterday.
Pizza Hut?
Oh, I haven't had
Five
Pizza Hut in a
Guys.
while, you know.
There's no Pizza Hut near me, man.
Pizza Hut was a good. You know when I used to go Pizza Cuts? They used to just cut the crust for me.
Oh,
Yeah, I can phone my mum and ask her
And
again.
you
The
go
Diva
on
notes.
dates.
You know, no, you are going to phone your mum right now.
I've got a video of me and Miles in a restaurant. Right, where is it? And Miles didn't sit with me on my table. That's how you knew something wrong. We was in a restaurant, he sat on a different table to me and was chatting to me from far. There's something wrong with him on date. Like when again.
Wait, he's phoning his
Alright,
mum.
go on.
Phoning the Moody Diva. Why are you laughing?
Wait,
working,
Will.
man. She's working.
Wait.
She's at her desk.
Son?
Oh, Diva, quickly.
Yeah.
Mum, do you remember when I was younger and we used to go to Pizza Hut, yeah?
Where?
When we used to go to Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah.
How did I eat my pizza? What would I do? What would I eat? When I was younger.
Can't remember, son. Hint me.
Do you remember what I always just like eat the crust?
Do you know what? That was in my head. I can't ever. You used to eat round the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a bit weird, isn't it?
All right. But anyway, I'll see you later, love. Right, bye.
She deleted it. my
No, she
son's
didn't want to
weird.
embarrass him.
Yeah, no, my son's weird. That didn't happen. God, it didn't happen, did it? No. She spoke to God. Oh my God. Miles, I feel sorry for your mum.
It used to happen, bro.
You are special.
The pizza, they used to bring me the pizza, and I used to just eat the crust, Jordy. The Pizza Hut crust used to taste lovely. I never used to eat the pizza. As I got older, I ate pizza. As I got older. Yeah, for years.
Oh my God,
There's stories for days, but there's too much stories of me,
God.
man. Too much.
Do you listen
Specs,
to
what's
me on
your worst date?
My worst date?
Oh, you don't go on dates.
I don't go on dates. No, I don't.
Jordy,
do
what's
dates.
your worst date? Was it the other day when you got stood up and you just watched Botafogo on your phone?
My worst day is actually when a girl lost her phone.
On a date?
So
Okay.
you're searching.
All right. Wait, did she have the phone when you both met up?
Yes.
So this is your fault.
How can it be my fault?
So hold on. I'm with her mommy. She's got her phone on her. So she's my property, right?
No.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
No.
Her bag, if she's got a Chanel bag.
I think
and
what
she's
you mean
got a-
is, you have duty of care.
Yeah.
Okay, don't look at me. That's
Yeah,
not what you said.
Look back at me. Look back at me.
You
Oh, this doesn't go in.
were her chaperone.
So I need to make, if she's got a phone, the first thing I'll do is I look at the back, the case of the phone,
That's the first thing you do.
right? Cool. I know that's her phone. So if I see the phone anywhere and she's gone somewhere, I'm going to hold that phone for her.
That's
That's-
facts.
that's a gentleman.
That's facts.
You go in there with a selfish mentality.
Cool, but whatever. Because I don't chat to her no more. But more recently,
Rightly so. She's right for that, not you.
more recently, I walked into a restaurant early, and the waiter actually happened to recognize who I am. He said he recognized my voice from the phone call. He said, "You sound like a YouTuber called Jordy." I laughed. He said, "Is it you?" He didn't laugh, by the way. I said, "Yes." He said, and then he's gone about his business. Come back 10 minutes later. Does this girl exist?
That's harsh.
Bro, she's late, so I'm watching Atletico versus Botafogo on my phone.
Was it a popping restaurant? Did it need a booking?
That was yesterday.
Defo, yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
So you got stood up for 10 minutes.
She was significantly late.
That's bad. That's annoying.
But how bad is it? Think about it.
It's not that bad.
It depends if the date gets saved. Because you could be annoyed for like 10 minutes, but if it's a good date, you'd be like, okay, cool. I bypassed the lateness. But it will piss you off though.
If it's your girlfriend, it is what it is.
Yeah, if it's a girl, then it is what it is. You just, why are you late?
You lot said different things just now, by the way.
Yeah. Your girlfriend does not respect your time, and that's just, it is what it is.
What can we do?
What can you do?
What can we do?
Yeah.
Could you do Specs?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the times when I broke up with Podolski and girls used to come to my house, one girl came with her friend. Remember I told you? He came with a guy.
He came with a guy.
What? You got me, Miles. Oh, why? No, she came with a guy. 11 p.m. at night to watch movies at my house with him. And I met him from Adam. I met him nowhere. So we had to negotiate like you. Outside my house, I had to explain to him why he can't be in my house as well. And that was it.
That's terrible. How you bring someone?
But those things, that was a thing in 2006, 2007. Mummies rolling up with their best friends.
Yeah.
That when at that age, not in 2006, 2007, just girls at that age. Let's be clear.
No, because girls
It's
that
good
age
it-
now don't do that.
The best friend was never a guy.
Yeah, of course they do.
Wait, hold on. I was around
It's probably 18.
2000 No, 18, 2007.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
about
feel
18.
like this is very easy.
You was
maths.
18.
This is very easy. No, this is very easy maths.
23.
Oh, you was older.
If he's born, do you know what?
See, how old was I? Just say how old I was.
He's 21.
Okay. So you're saying 21-year-olds today go on dates with their best friend?
Nah.
No way.
I think you're exaggerating the year, but yeah, that definitely still happens. Definitely,
Nah.
especially to someone's house.
How old are you?
To your house.
Have you heard this before? That's what I'm saying to you. It's not a thing.
He hasn't got friends.
We're talking about Lou, by the way. Yeah, that's the worst. That's probably the worst I've had. But I've never been the date type, like to be in a restaurant, very close, knees touching, one hand on top of hers, and just sell her a dream.
It's a
That's not
great.
me.
It's a great
think it's
time. By
sensational.
No,
the
it's
way.
not a great time.
It's a
It's
great
both
time.
of you lying, but you're
Sensational.
pretending not to be yourselves. You know, oh yeah, I used to shut up. You never used to do
You.
you. What? Sorry, I don't do dates.
All right, cool.
Dating games now has changed. From
Go on,
when
Miles.
you was-
You're
Why is he
active
laughing?
dating. What's
I'm not actively dating, no way. But I'm just saying, but these 21-year-old now.
You don't even get to the table. The table's booked. You're out. Please, Miles.
Miles books the table, gets to the restaurant, looks through the window, sees it, and goes, "My work here's done," and walks home.
T, who would you rather have in your ear on a date? Miles or Specs?
Specs.
Specs.
Not me.
Yeah, I want
keep it
specs in my
direct.
ear.
What? Imagine what Miles
You
was
want
saying.
specs in your ear?
On a date. I'd love for him to orchestrate a date for me. Love to. We should do that. I'll go on a
What do
date.
you mean we should? We're going to do that.
I'll go on a play date.
That is done then.
We did some content with you on dates before. You were quite good.
Yeah, no, but you know, like when you lot say, "Oh, say this or do that," or
No, he wasn't good. Because obviously they say he was the best looking there, but he didn't come first in the ranking when it comes to personalities. That you forgot.
No, yeah, it's different. It's difficult. You and PK is a difficult
yeah, I came second in the
club to
personality.
break into.
Yeah, you lot are the best.
You
talking,
came first.
You lot are the best talking guys on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, you call us gaslight.
But you
No,
got
I came second.
foot faces.
No, don't get it twisted. I came second. I was in there.
All right. So who was third?
PK.
Oh, so you're better looking and better talking than PK.
Oh, come on, man.
How's the dating game changed, Miles?
I'm just saying, compared to when you was 21 and these 21-year-olds now, they got Nobu and all these big restaurants and Ivy Asia and that. When you was 21, where was you taking girls? You was taking girls, I don't know.
Franco Manco.
Franco Manco, Frankie and Benny's.
Again, yeah, that's because when I was.
Oh, where did you go with Zizi? Chimichanga.
Chimichanga, which
Yeah.
which is out of business. Out of business. You know what I mean?
Oh, good.
But that's how the dating game's changed now.
Yeah,
Every
obviously.
21-year-old goes to.
Expensive
Nobu.
restaurants, man. I feel sorry for these younger generation, man.
Do you know what's a good date? Walking park, holding hands. Go Richmond.
Walking in the park
Canal,
is definitely,
ducks.
as a
Feed the
first date,
ducks.
holding hands
After
is a
you've
big
done
one.
something.
Yeah, or go on in Richmond. You can go on a boat. I saw some guy with glasses do this one. Yeah,
Go on.
I saw some guy with glasses do this one.
Okay,
Yeah?
cool. Tell us.
Oversized tee. Man, call them, yeah. So
Bad
He's
faith.
just, you know what's funny?
Bad faith.
I just realised he dresses like Doug Funny from the
Oh,
cartoon Doug.
Doug.
The oversized tee with the 5/4 lengths. Actually, dresses like Doug Funny.
And a baggy nose.
you go. You must have baggy nose. Yeah.
That's Roger.
You go Richmond. You walk. Ducks will come to you because they think that you got food.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you do all of that. You talk about the ducks. Then someone will approach you and say, "Oh, you know, it's only £20 to ride the boat for 20 minutes." So you get on the boat and you just go under the bridge. But it's very quiet. It's not bait. Go round and you see. Why are you laughing? The sky changed color. That's a date.
That's a great date. So
I'm-
you are into dating then?
No, I'm talking about the guy I saw with glasses.
I said, but you liked it though.
Jordy, that's the new one.
You liked it, and you liked chimichangas.
Yeah, chimichanga. Yeah.
So you're a dating guy.
Nah. For me, dating is what's it called? Nobu.
No, but that's not though.
Novikos, Ivy Asia.
That's not. You need to stop thinking of it like that.
Watching
Okay, so that's what 21-year-olds are on. What are people your age on, Miles, for first dates?
Perfect question.
For first dates, they probably go to a nice bar.
Probably you're that age and you're going on
that's
first
what I'm saying.
dates.
But
So
I don't know. There's different people, different variables.
But there's you.
What's your
Let's
people?
talk about
What's
you.
your people do?
Go to a nice bar. Don't go cinema though, because you end up.
That's old fashioned, man.
Yeah, on the first date. Look, we got a younger generation here. We got to school them. Don't go cinema on your first date. That is a bad first date. Because you come out of the cinema, you spend a 50, 60 pound on popcorn and this ticket, and you don't even know what the girl's name is.
And how much popcorn is that?
No, how much is the cinema now, Tego?
I know what you mean.
It's like £30 a ticket each. And then you got to get popcorn. So you're going to take a girl on a date to the cinema and get no popcorn and no drink.
Me?
Because it adds up.
It costs less than a dinner.
There's no way to you go cinema on that.
I go cinema. Yeah, I watch Sinners in the cinema.
Oh God,
I went on a cinema date though. I watched Death at a Funeral, the black one.
that's childish.
But it wasn't your first date though.
It could have been.
I've never been.
But
on
I was a
first
young
date
boy
at the
back then.
cinema.
Yeah, but now you wouldn't.
Oh, now I would even sit through a film.
My theory is, if you go cinema now, you ain't got Sky at home.
Well, it's
I
an
haven't got
incorrect
Sky at home.
theory.
Yeah,
I haven't got
it's
Sky.
not incorrect.
Some films need to be watched on cinema.
Like what?
Sinners.
Sinners. There's no base like that. No way, bro. Actually, it's a horror movie. Actually, you're right.
You didn't
It's a
even
horror
watch
movie.
it.
Who?
You got 20 minutes into the film and ran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you want to say my bad or
My bad to what?
to what you said about the star of a movie? It's a different movie that we weren't just talking about called F1
No.
that you went to a premiere of the other day.
Because I started a movie yesterday.
What did you say?
I started a movie yesterday with Danny Dyer in it, and I saved it. I did the first 10 minutes and saved it because it looks sick. It's called what? Marching Powder. The intro of that film destroys Sinners. The director, who's probably from Essex, is better than the Sinners director.
Why are we here? I'm telling you to say my bad to Pele.
Brad Pitt.
Yes.
What am I saying my bad for?
Because you thought he's Pele in Selfridges.
You said that you were, even though he was sat in front of you at the screening of F1, you didn't want to ask for a picture because you didn't think anyone would care because he's Pele in Selfridges.
When I was in year 6, Brad Pitt was the sexiest man in the world.
Okay.
He was with Jennifer Aniston, who was arguably one of the sexiest women in the world.
Okay.
Power couple.
We're in 2025. I'm an OG now. I'm looking at this guy,
Yeah.
and him and Morgan Freeman should be parring together, wrinkled up galore. Right?
Okay.
So I'm saying, I said to my oldest daughter, I said, but no, hold on. I said, Brad Pitt, are we gonna go watch him in Ballers League? No, hold on. He's got a team. She's like, no. I'm saying he's playing Selfridges right now. No one gives a damn about Brad Pitt like that.
So that's your sample size, your
So I
oldest
said,
daughter.
if I take a picture and put it in my story, 1.5k likes.
No.
What?
No.
You are
That's
so
Brad Pitt,
you are
bro.
so wrong.
Brad Pitt, I reckon a photo with Brad Pitt is worth more than a photo with Will Smith on
Do you know
IG
he'd say
today.
no to you
Of course he would.
for the picture?
He would never say no to me.
He would absolutely say no
Bro,
to you.
I was standing, bro. I was standing right behind, like I was right behind him. If he done his laces, it looked like
You
something
didn't even
else.
see who he was. He was watching the back of his head.
What did you just say? What did you just say?
Me or the guy? The guy with the glasses said. The guy with the glasses said he was standing right behind him. If he was doing his laces, it would look like something
There are
else.
some people that transcend like social media current like trends or whatever. Brad Pitt's one of those people that's forever famous.
Brad Pitt and George
Like
Clooney.
Morgan Freeman, like you just said Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman's not Pele in
to us,
Selfridges.
to us.
No, to
No.
everyone.
That's Morgan Freeman.
Also, what
Let
kind
me
of
tell you my
what kind of
rendezvous.
Willy Wonka nonsense are you talking about? You
Ooh.
only take pictures with people for who?
For his eldest daughter.
Let me tell you about. Let me tell you
Willy
my
Wonka.
rendezvous. Right, my rendezvous is
it Willy
this.
Wonka?
Jordy, he doesn't watch TikTok, but he likes Brad Pitt or he would watch Brad Pitt. So my thing is this: if I put Brad Pitt on my TikTok, what does that mean to you? They're not gonna give a damn.
You're so wrong.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You're so wrong.
Do you
Type
think
Brad Pitt on TikTok then.
what Brad Pitt on TikTok?
Type Brad Pitt, just see what happens.
All right, first video. Are we to guess the views now? Guess the views now.
Yeah, him and Damson Idris are Formula
Yeah,
One
that-
drivers.
okay,
They're
but-
all massive things
See,
on
Damson
TikTok.
Idris is helping.
No.
Boys, guys, Brad Pitt is a legend. I'm not.
Brad Pitt is helping Damson. He's getting him into
They're both-
rooms
they're
that
both
he...
helping. They're
no,
both helping
no,
each
no,
other.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course. Obviously, it's a younger generation.
Yeah.
But Brad Pitt is helping Damson go to another
You
level.
think anyone cares about Angelina Jolie anymore?
She's not with Brad
She's
Pitt
not with him.
anymore.
It does.
She's she's been hanging out with Akala.
Carla's helping Angelina Jolie. You're not getting it, man. You're not getting it.
Who do you think gets more gal in Trent Park?
What, Brad Pitt or I Show Speed?
Oh my
Brad
God.
Pitt.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about 2025, bro.
You think
Brad Pitt gets
I'm
more
letting you
girls
know.
than
I'm letting you know.
Red Cups.
Red Cups, my event.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt can't come Red Cups.
Brad
you
Pitt will clean up Red Cups.
Brad
Are you
Pitt.
mental?
Are you mad?
Bro, call someone.
You know why you've had a stinker? Everybody in Red Cups has seen a Brad Pitt film.
At least one.
At least one.
And loved it.
At least
Exactly.
more than once.
Exactly. You've had a bad game here. You have.
No, you ain't.
Who can I call? Who can I call that we can ask about Brad Pitt and see if they give a damn about Brad Pitt?
Are you calling a girl or a boy? Because I'll say call
I'm gonna
Dazza.
call a girl. I'm gonna call a female.
All right, cool. Call a girl. Let's see.
All right, listen.
Alright, mate.
Quick question, yeah? You're live and from my left.
Yeah?
You've got one picture to take, yeah? It's Chris
Yeah.
Brown and Brad Pitt. Who are you taking a picture with?
Chris Brown.
I'll call you back. Nobody cares about Brad Pitt.
Where did you get Chris Brown from?
Yeah.
Because Chris Brown was here.
Yeah.
He was here. Brad Pitt, they're both here.
Yeah, but there's
No one cares about Brad Pitt no more.
That's a terrible.
Oh, you guys.
question.
That was the best one.
No, so bad.
terrible.
That was the best
was
one.
terrible.
So
you gotta
bad.
retire from questions.
You
Yeah.
should have.
That's so bad.
should've
You
did
should
the-
They're both here.
You should have asked us first.
They're both here.
Do you know one of them's doing? A bag paid meet and greets?
Oh, you took money now.
Oh, well, Brad Pitt would never.
Would never.
No.
Could never. Like that Pele in Selfridges thing. If Brad Pitt's going Selfridges, by the way, no one else is allowed in Selfridges that
Brad
day.
Pitt is shut down.
Facts. Brad Pitt is on the same level as David Beckham and those kind of guys. It's that level.
Above that.
Okay.
It's that
Hear
level.
what I'm saying to you.
Probably, yeah, bigger.
Brad Pitt and his team have to go in Selfridges and say this. Chris Brown, if he goes Selfridges, bro, it's a mad. Selfridges have to be.
Yeah, but he'll do that because he's messy. He's a nasty guy. He's going to do that on purpose just to get the.
Guys, who do people care about more, Chris Brown or Brad Pitt?
It's a bad one.
You saying Brad Pitt over Chris Brown? That's what I'm saying. Guys, the younger generation, they're the ones that are
Have you
dominating.
seen his T-shirt?
Oh my God.
He's wearing Arsenal shorts.
Who? All right, watch this. Watch this.
I know the problem.
Watch this.
I know the problem.
Bukayo Saka or Brad Pitt?
Yeah, you care about young people too much.
Brad Pitt, 2025, Bukayo Saka or Brad Pitt, Jordy?
Where they standing?
Where?
Hey, Chillen. Hey,
Where they standing?
Hey, Chillen.
Brad Pitt.
Outside the Emirates. Saka.
Okay.
Go on.
On DJ AG online.
Bukayo Saka.
Ballers League team, their managers. Who like Saka's managers?
Alright, if Sidemen had a 20 versus 1, Saka and Brad Pitt, no matter what you think, Brad Pitt's getting more views.
Yeah, that's because he was the sexiest man in 2007. I get
And what year is Bukayo Saka the sexiest man?
Or Chris Brown.
Next year?
Or Chris Brown
No,
even.
don't do Chris Brown.
Why not?
Because Chris Brown, there's a lot of females that think he's better looking than Brad Pitt, so you gotta be careful there.
All right, cool. But I've forgot all the cougars.
You got.
You've left all the cougars
The
out.
thing about Hollywood actors as well is they'll make a film in 1997 and people are still looking at it like, wow, today, like Leonardo DiCaprio, Titanic. Brad Pitt, that's 7.
I love Brad Pitt. He's a legend
you
to me.
don't love
No,
that.
you don't.
don't love Brad
No,
But
you
my
don't.
You don't
problem
love
is
that.
the Cougars, right? Only go online once a week.
Yeah, but they're at home watching.
So why am I posting a picture for you? You're never online. You forgot your password. That's my problem. That's what I'm saying. If you said, all right, if I was gonna post a picture on Facebook, Brad Pitt all day long. My Insta and TikTok, sorry, Brad, man. Sorry, man. Just do your latest. I'll just stand there. That's enough.
You need to do better marketing
So
research.
what? So
you know?
when you're taking pictures with like football players from the 90s and that,
Yeah, man. It hurts me. Me and Clinton Morrison. Clinton, take a picture of me and Specs. Hurts me. It hurts
They're
me.
asking Clinton Morrison.
The youngers don't care about the OGs like that.
They don't.
That's the problem.
But it's still Brad Pitt. He's still a household name.
Miles, quick top three Brad Pitt films.
Ocean 11. Is that George Clooney?
Your
He's in
name's
there.
not Miles,
He's
but
sorry.
if you want to go first, you can go first.
Is Brad Pitt in Ocean 11?
He is in Ocean's 11, yeah.
Yeah, it's Lucky Severance.
Okay, Severance, Lucky Severance. See, now here's what's interesting about Lucky Severance.
What's Lucky Severance, guys?
I no longer know what he's talking about.
What's Lucky Severance, guys?
Severance.
T, is that a film?
No,
I don't know
no.
what he just said. It sounds like a good horse.
Yeah.
swearing,
Lucky
man.
Severance.
I'm from Essex.
So
You
what?
gotta get used to it.
Nah, I don't want it to get used to it. I'll give you the films that I could see here that really
Tickle
takes
your
my
fancy.
tickles my fancy. Snatch.
Class.
think that's-
Snatch should
He's
tickle your
Irish.
fancy, yeah.
He's Irish
Yeah.
then.
Great in that.
Snatch.
yeah.
I think that's one. I think if not the best British film of all time, personally.
It's not even the best by that
I
director
don't
in
care.
that run of films.
What, Guy,
but-
Guy Ritchie?
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares? It's one of my favorites.
What
It's
about the
Miles's.
film where he found love with Angelina Jolie?
Oh, that's Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith, yeah, that's not.
But
in
that's
the top
not. That's
three,
nowhere
no.
near it. This is another good one. Fight Club.
Yep.
That's a
Are we just listing films you like?
yeah, these are. Yeah, I'm just.
Those are the three, are they?
I do like Interview with the Vampire.
Do you?
Yeah,
I don't.
the guy with the glasses.
What do you think?
God.
Oh, another good film I know you have not seen, and you would never watch it. Sleepers.
Sleep is a good film.
Great
yeah.
film.
Yeah.
Great film. And I love Troy. I've got it on DVD.
People do love Troy.
I love Troy.
Is Brad Pitt in Megamind?
Yeah, sure.
Brad Pitt's in Megamind.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, Mega Man.
Meet Joe Black, where he plays a Jamaican guy.
Oh,
Brad Pitt-
no,
Brad
he
Pitt's
doesn't
in-
play Jamaican. He plays a South African guy.
Brad Pitt's in Meet Joe
No,
Black.
no, that's in Invictus. No, wait.
Doesn't he play a South African man? I'm pretty sure it's Brad Pitt and he's South African. It's a batsman film and they meet it's a cricket film and they meet Nelson Mandela.
Oh,
That's Invictus. It's Ben Affleck.
Deep Blue
no, it's
Sea,
Matt
LL
Damon.
Cool J.
It's Matt Damon, and it's rugby. How did
you get the wrong- wait,
a batsman?
Did you get the wrong guy in the wrong sport?
Yes.
Wrong guy, wrong spot. They look the same though.
They don't look the same.
They
Nah,
did,
Brad
at
Pitt's
one point.
way. He's a big man for Matt Damon.
what about Curious Case with Benjamin Button?
You're kind of living the curious case of Benjamin Button in a lot of
You are
ways.
living the butterfly effect.
Fair.
That's what you
Fair.
are living.
Let's go pizza.
I'm a big.
And big as well.
Let's go
a good,
pizza.
good film, but that's problematic. Big. You couldn't make that today,
Isn't it?
Isn't
That's
it?
a big man.
and with a woman.
Yeah.
Patty's a kid.
Yeah.
I'm a big Brad Pitt fan.
Me too.
Always have been.
Inglorious Bastards.
I wasn't happy with the way he dealt with Jennifer Aniston, but you know,
What
such
about
is
how
life.
he's dealt with Angelina Jolie? That's not gone. That's
man,
gone
no.
worse.
Yes, come on, man, Brad Pitt, man. We gotta do better and treat Podolski right, man. Come on.
That's the thing though, when you a lot of actors in Hollywood, they date their co-star after they finish making a film. That's what happened.
Do you know? But you know when you're because you haven't acted before. You know when you act.
Okay, no beam.
You know, you develop a relationship. You know what I mean? You develop a relationship with your
Co-star.
your co-star. You know what I mean? So there was times where I was like, because I was with Mo Bean every day, I felt like it was gonna. But then I had to guns, yeah. But I
You have to pull back.
had to pull back and be like, hey, remember, you're just character.
But sorry, you were in a play. Obviously, we talked about it the other day. Did you develop any feelings for any co-stars?
You better not have.
What play was I in the other day?
No, we talked about it the other day, but it was you were in Oliver Twist.
Oh, Oliver Twist, Showboat. No. Oliver Twist, there was just loads of guys in there. Fagan's Gun.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's not my bag.
What about Nancy?
But we had a nice Nancy though. We did have a good looking Nancy. To be fair.
You know, I found out the other day that even there's some scenes where they have sex for real.
No, that's
Shut up,
not.
man.
That's a different kind of film.
What do you mean that's a different kind of film? I'm
It's
saying
called
to you that.
it's called a blue movie. That's
Explain
not.
to me what that means.
Well, that's an industry, a whole other industry.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm saying in normal films, there's been actors and actresses that have had sex for real.
Well, they might
because
have
they're in
had-
character.
No. That,
How can you talk, bro? I'm writing a film now, and I've asked these questions.
It happened in Don't Look Now?
Yes, it's happened for real. Forget. I'm not talking about that side of things. Playboy. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a real. You know what I mean? It happens.
Have you ever seen Nymphomaniac with?
Why are you scared? You're not going to do it now. Why are you scared? I'm not doing it.
He loves films too much for this to be true.
it's just not. It's
Sandra,
just, it's
is
not
it Sandra
good.
Bullock?
No, it's not Sandra Bullock. Oh, there is a rumor about Sandra Bullock doing it. There is though. Yeah.
I've
There's
watched it.
every rumor that you could possibly have about an actor. Sandra Bullock's had that rumor.
But can I just say this? I saw Eminem's bum. In 8 Mile.
I can't keep
Yeah.
up here.
Yeah, he shagged Brittany Murphy.
Like, it wasn't real. That wasn't real, was it?
That wasn't
But
right.
he showed his bum.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Who showed
Brittany
that
Murphy, by the way.
What?
Who? Eddie Murphy.
Brittany Murphy.
Oh, the little blondie that. The little blondie that was in the film.
In 8 Mile, yeah.
She died how?
I couldn't tell you.
It was, but unfortunately, pills and stuff. I believe. Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
It was a bad time. She had a bad time. Great actor, by the way.
Do you know that was Eminem's first and only film? 8 Mile.
No, it's not, and
It's
it
not.
wasn't.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it
He's
was.
been in loads of films.
It's
Not
not.
really. That's the only film he's done. Co-star, main star, all kind of stars.
Where
Eminem,
does
8
he
Mile.
get this fact? I come with some sort of fact.
That is it,
Where
though.
does he get
Am
his
I
facts
wrong?
from?
Am I wrong?
You
Type
are
in 8
wrong.
Mile.
Yeah.
He's got a rap battle film.
That don't count.
What about Funny People when he's in Funny People?
He's in Deep Blue Sea.
That's LL Cool J.
He's one of the
Ooh,
sharks.
question. Okay, forget Eminem. He's a great rapper. Question. What rapper has been in the best film ever?
Tupac Shakur.
What rapper has been the best film
Tupac
ever
Shakur.
is badly worded.
Give it to me again.
Whoa.
Okay. What rapper has appeared in the best film?
Okay. What rapper has appeared in the best film?
Well, I know your favorite film.
But I'm not going to give.
It's Tupac Shakur. Belly.
That was Nas.
That was Nas.
And
and
DMX.
DMX. And Tupac was dead by then.
Okay, there was another. What was the other film with Tupac in it?
Above the Rim?
Oh, that was shocking. That was the best movie.
Juice?
Juice. That was what I meant to say. I meant to say
I
Juice.
like Juice.
Juice
Yeah.
was good. Oh, Poetic Justice.
I might say
It's Will Smith. Shark
No,
Tale.
who's the Matrix?
Will Smith. Shark Tale.
there's no rapper in The Matrix.
Yeah, there is.
Paid in Full with Nori and Cam.
Paid in Full is a good one, you know. Cam.
Nori and Cam.
Cam,
You're not
yeah.
happy. You're not happy in it.
No, I didn't expect him to say that.
But then Ice Cube's got loads. Friday.
That's not,
are we there yet?
It's not best movie. It's not a movie.
Yes, it is.
Come on, man.
What are we doing?
Come on.
How's
You can't compare Friday and Equalizer.
Then we could do other Ice Cube films then.
Yeah.
Ice Cube's got loads of films.
Like what?
Boys in the Hood.
Are we
Bro,
done?
Denzel Washington.
Are we done yet?
He's not near Denzel Washington, man. Come on, guys.
No,
But
we're
there's not a rapper. There's one
He's
not a
not
rapper.
What are you doing?
Yeah, but what
are you doing?
You see what I'm
do
saying?
you know the best rapper who's an actor? You lot don't even know that he's a rapper, but actually he was a rapper. He was a rapper who got quite far.
Okay, come on.
No, but Joaquin Phoenix has a film about him being a rapper.
Mark Wahlberg.
No,
Ooh.
but Wahlberg was a rapper,
He was a
but it's
rapper.
actually Mahershala Ali.
What?
Mahershala Ali was a proper rapper.
Let's talk about football, man.
Talking Japanese.
He's a good actor.
He's a great actor.
He's a freaking good actor.
Great
He was meant
actor.
to be the next Blade at one point.
yeah, he probably will still be the
Yeah,
next
he was
Blade,
cold.
Yeah,
Just to be
He was a
clear,
rapper.
yeah, proper rapper.
I'm not gonna swear because vocabulary, but you can say frickin'.
Well, just improve. Just try.
I know, but
just,
improve. Let's improve. Let's all improve.
yeah,
then.
just try and improve your vernacular, please.
Can I ask you a question? Is my young audience, do they know who this guy is?
Mahershala Ali, yes.
Herschel, yes.
Okay, definitely, yeah? It's not about Pitt and H&M. Just make sure, please.
Well, just do your Googles at least.
Guys, I've never seen this guy in my life.
You've never seen Mahershala Ali before.
Never.
You don't store.
Don't
anything.
you shouldn't talk about films. Don't talk
Yeah,
about Brad
yeah,
Pitt.
I never talk
Never
about
talk about Brad Pitt ever
I
again.
don't talk about films.
You brought Brad Pitt to the
was
group
with
the other
me
day.
yesterday.
No.
Oh, he was with me.
You were literally at the premiere of his
He
film.
was with me. He was with me.
face is on the
Talking like you
billboard.
got him in.
It's mine. I live here.
You weren't even get you got a tube that day. You
And I
didn't
got
even
cheap
get a
home.
cab.
And you saw the tweet. Someone tweeted says I'd speak on the Central Line. Of course.
Was Danson Idris there? Was he there?
They're all there, bro. Every single person that film. Bro, God was there, bro. It was a proper. That's the
Most A-list.
most A-list premiere I've been to.
What about Idris Elba?
There.
He started rapping.
He's always not a good rapper.
No.
And what good films has he got?
Oh, come on, T.
Go on,
Let's not do that.
just do it.
Yeah,
Go.
let's not.
Well, he was the Guardian for when.
Loki.
Loki,
Four,
yeah, in
and
four,
all that.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. What good films has he got?
Let me get back
Beast
to you
of
on
No
that.
Nation. That's pretty good. It's okay.
Yeah, Beast of a. Yeah.
Now name me another one because I don't think you know what Beast of No Nation is.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
There's a Luther film.
Not good. Not good. But yeah, Mahershala Ali was in a group called Hieroglyphics. I don't know if you lot know about
Oh
hieroglyphics.
God.
What are you looking at here?
Just don't know.
You checking his personal life?
Oh, do you know who's a good actor though?
Go.
Method Man's not too bad.
Method Man is a good actor.
Yeah, Method Man's a good actor.
He's in Copland. He's in the beginning of Copland.
That's an old film.
It's not that old.
He's British.
Yeah.
Old
No,
enough.
he's not.
Oh, a British.
LL Cool J is
American.
good as well.
No,
LL
he's
Cool
not.
J.
No, he's not.
He's not too bad.
LL Cool J's not a good actor. No.
He's not that bad though. He's
Pretty
not that
bad,
bad.
I'd say.
He's not the worst.
NCIS.
Tego, what's your-
Oh, I liked him in Any Given Sunday. That's
What's
what.
your best? Actually, I'm gonna ask Jordy. Jordy, what's your best animal movie?
Oh, good question.
I'll give you options.
No.
It's
I'll
interesting
no,
you
no,
asked
no,
that.
no. I'll tell you mine after. Well.
No, I'm not. But I asked Jordy the question.
Then I want to give you mine.
But what if I don't want to ask you the question? All right, go on, Jordy.
It's interesting you asked that because just before you asked what's the best rapper in a film, my answer was Shark Tale.
Ooh.
We're back here. Shark Tale's very underrated.
It's a bad racist film, man.
Oh yeah, the Jamaican.
Bro, watch just about every character in that film is
jellyfish.
racist.
The jellyfish man.
It was a cartoon.
Jamaican jellyfish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know what my favorite animal film is? Guess Tigo.
Oh my
No.
No, I want Tigo to guess. Because Tigo.
It's my question. I don't
No,
want Tigo to
Tigo,
guess.
just
Just
have
tell
a
me.
I know the answer.
It's
Go
Ted.
on, go
It's
on.
Ted.
It's not.
It's Babe.
Ah, my God, he got it right.
Sheep pig.
We have something.
Let me see the front cover. Let me see the front cover of this film now.
Tigo knows me.
Why do you love Babe?
He just got it right.
Why do you love Babe?
And the 3 little pigs. Oh, them the rats. The chapters.
We're all completely different human beings, man. I would never, ever double click that.
My favorite animal film. I'm not going to include an animated one because I think that's cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating.
I'm gonna go with. Actually, it's tough. It's tough to exclude animal ones,
Exactly.
isn't it? Yeah.
There's films there. Too.
It's Beethoven.
Beethoven's a great animal film, but I think it's probably Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Can I see the front cover of yours,
I hate
please?
foxes. You know what I'm going through. I don't even know why you bring that up. The fox dug a big hole in my garden, Miles.
They do that.
Oh, I've seen this.
Get some Scotch bonnets, man.
I've seen
The
this.
minute I leave it.
I can't remember it.
Bill Murray, George Clooney, Jason Schwartzman.
Oh,
Meryl
George
Streep,
Clooney's in it.
Owen Wilson,
see, that's a
Willem
film.
Dafoe.
Who was in Babe? Go on, let me see. If I don't see no Brad Pitt, no Denzel Washington, no Eddie Murphy, if I don't see no proper actor, I'm gone.
Dr. Dolittle. Oh, man.
James Cromwell, Danny Mann, Hugo Weaving, Magda Shabansky,
These are names.
Shabango.
Christine Kavanagh,
These are names.
Miriam
Shabango's cousin.
Margolyes, career character actor.
Master League.
Yeah, no, it's not quite.
Master League names.
Not got the
Yes.
stars.
Good
Not
film,
got the
though.
stars.
You know my favourite one, innit? No. The police one. The police dog.
C-Spot Run.
Tunda and Hooch.
Turner and Hooch, great film.
Tunde.
A Nigerian Turner and Hooch. That would fly.
African. Nollywood. You see the Danny Dyer film?
Marching
remember
Powder.
Yeah. Do you remember when Danny Dyer goes in the house and meets his girl's dad? And he's in all of Danny Dyer's film, but he's like old Cockney geezer.
Is he in Mobland?
I love this guy. Do you know him?
Jeff Bell.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I
recognize
know
his
Jeff
face,
This
yeah.
guy,
Sorry, T. Show me his face.
Legendary.
Show me his face just in case. I'm sure he was the guy in Green Street and they killed his son.
Well, look, boys, we've had a good time so far.
We'd have.
I'm just going to quickly introduce the panel because that's how we're doing things now.
Oh my God, I forgot about
it's
that.
pre-season.
Yeah.
It's pre-season. We're still warming up.
1 hour, by the way.
Yeah, I'm aware. Introducing first on the panel from my left. He is researching Geoff Bell, his favourite new actor. His name's Specs Gonzalez.
Patch Gonzalez.
Patch Gonzalez.
Patchy.
he's from Peckham. Class.
Class.
Patchy.
That's all life.
You got anything to say in
introduce
your
us.
intro?
Yeah, man. Just can't wait to watch the finish the Danny Dyer film tonight. I was at the F1 movie premiere yesterday. The film was amazing. Can't lie. Make sure you watch it on Thursday. It's out.
You're not in it.
And yeah, man. Life's good, man. Can't complain. Getting ready for Slovakia this week.
Next on the panel, he's not going to Slovakia, I don't think, but he is excited about a
can
new
come.
Clips album coming out. His name's Jordy.
There is a new Clips album coming out.
Any sex songs?
No sex songs to my knowledge. I'm actually wearing Pusha T merch that I got when I was on tour with him.
Wow.
I was there.
And
I was there.
And I'm feeling virtuous today, man.
Last but not least on the panel, he's fresh from recording with The Club. His name is Miles.
AKA Wells, AKA Malinho.
Did you see the comments saying that the reason you're not calling yourself the best looking guy on YouTube anymore is because you're just not anymore?
I don't think that's true though, innit?
There was a picture that went up to promote the boardroom where you weren't looking your best.
Yeah, because the picture, if they ever knew what was happening behind the scenes of that picture.
What was happening behind the scenes of that
I'm not
picture?
going to lie to you. I'll break the 4-4. Me and Specs were playing tennis
No, they wasn't.
What?
with Miles.
What?
Why are you looking at that? Why are you looking at that?
Remind me.
Yes, I'm saying
What was happening? When he was taking the picture, what were we doing?
they wasn't doing
We were
anything.
sat down. Do you remember?
No.
Exactly.
I was playing patball, basically, with
Spanking.
Miles'.
Spanking his bum.
Oh, they
Oh,
wasn't.
yes.
Oh, no. Oh, you sound like that dog. Remember that dog? Yes.
Oh, that's the advert.
Churchill.
That advert,
Churchill.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
You know who the voice of that dog is?
Sam Allardyce.
Vic Reeves.
Vic Reeves. Oh, Vic Reeves. Your dad's mate.
No way.
Always trying to get your dad a shout out.
Big up
See,
the
one
dads,
day you're
man.
going to call your dad. By
Big
the
up
way.
the dads, man. Big up the dads.
One day you're going to call I need to call my dad. He's got bare letters in my house.
Leave Geoff Bell alone. He supports Millwall.
I want to meet this guy, man.
I think we can meet Geoff Bell. Make it happen,
Oh,
man.
he's a big actor.
Cast him in your film.
I ain't got the budget.
What do you know about his budget? Boys, have you seen what's been going on with Jose Mourinho?
Yes. There's a conspiracy. They want to get him down, basically. The Turkish FA have had enough of him and said, next year we're going to make him pay. Yes.
What did he do? What's he? No.
Well, I guess he's very outspoken and says, guys, this league is meaty. Things need to change. And the Turks are pretty offended.
Jose Mourinho is just all about him, man. Why don't you just pick up yourself and leave the league?
But he didn't do nothing. He's calling out mistakes and fraudulism.
Yeah, but we all know that about the Turkish league.
Yeah, but
What? Do we?
yeah, I didn't know
Come
that.
on,
I didn't
man.
know that. Tell me.
This is a league that
school me.
we've heard players say that they don't get paid. We've heard players say that certain players have said that their dad got driven to go sign for a Turkish team, didn't sign, and then they made him catch an Uber back.
It's true. It's true.
Like this,
Who did we hear that from?
We can't say.
we can't say.
Okay.
But this is not a professional league though, so we all know about that.
You got strong words, man.
Turkish people are lovely, by the way. Don't get me wrong, but their league, it's not
They take
professional.
the league very seriously, by the way.
Huh?
They take the league
They take the
very
league,
seriously.
yes, cool. The fans, by all means, but the organisation is not serious.
I'll be real with you. Turkish league in Europe is in the top 6 now.
The top teams
It's
are
climbed.
top.
It's climbed.
The top teams are top.
It's
yeah.
climbed.
They're getting good players, but there's only 2 teams that's really getting them, 2 or 3 teams.
No,
Besiktas
Besiktas
is there.
players, yeah.
Oh, go on, name me the teams then.
Galatasaray for the Bachi.
Besiktas.
Besiktas.
Go on,
And Besiktas finished 6th, by the way.
go on.
I'm not
Chambonzo.
involved.
3.
I'm not involved. I'm not involved.
I said 3.
Yeah, I'll tap out. I'll tap
Thank
out.
you.
Chambonzo.
No. You're stretching. It's not their fault. Their league doesn't generate that much money, but
There's a lot of money flying around.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're giving
But like you
Besiktas
said,
finished 4th, by the way. 4th.
but like you said, there's a lot of controversy around that money. That money's not getting distributed where it's meant to be going.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've been sending texts saying they're going to get him back.
I need that guy step down.
He's quit. Yeah,
The guy that got
Head of
caught
the
saying that
disciplinary committee.
text.
Guys, is it time for Mourinho to be a pundit? Like, again,
Yes.
is he Brad Pitt in H&M?
He's no.
No, come on. T.
All right,
T,
all
does
right.
Janae care about Jose Mourinho?
All right, who's getting more selfies in Ballers League, Mourinho or Speed?
I show speed. I show speed walks past Jose Mourinho.
In
How about
Ballers
that?
League.
How about
In
that?
Ballers
What?
League.
I show speed walks past Mourinho.
the Portuguese Mourinho. Yeah.
Yes.
No, he doesn't. I Show Speed goes up to Mourinho and gets a picture.
Where is Jose Mourinho more recognised than Speed?
In Portugal.
At a football stadium. Kids can't afford tickets.
Oh, easy,
Oh, Stamford Bridge.
easy.
Bridge, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
the bridge.
No,
And
not in Bridge anywhere.
Madrid.
Anywhere.
Any
Yeah.
stadium.
Inter Milan. Inter
Guys,
Milan.
Any football stadium, yeah.
Guys, Carnival, Rampage. Everyone's dancing. I'm just saying, everyone's dancing around Mourinho, not looking back.
Yeah,
What
right.
would go more viral? Jose Mourinho coming up on stage at Rampage or Speed?
Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho's not meant to be there.
No, but Rampage is older crowd.
Oh.
No. Specs. Let me ask you a question. What's Jose Mourinho doing at Carnival anyway? No, what's he doing there?
I show speed.
No.
Hey, forget that. I show speed or Jose Mourinho at Danky Sounds, DLT Malta.
Jose Mourinho goes
Jose
more
Mourinho.
viral.
What? Are you
Because
crazy?
because Miles is right. What's he doing there?
What's he doing there?
The world goes nuts.
R&B
like,
and
oh my
slow
days.
jams. Chucky and Taser.
I show speed definitely.
No way.
No,
What?
it's Mourinho.
They bring out Jose
You're
Mourinho.
so wrong.
Can call Taser now.
Call him.
Why?
No,
No,
what's
no, no.
what's the question and what do you want the answer to be?
Let's fix your
If you're asking
Taser.
who would you rather be here,
Taser.
Speed or Mourinho,
Yeah.
he's going to say Speed.
Okay, there you go
But that's
then.
not
What
the
was this
question.
audio?
That's not the
That's
question.
That's not the question.
You always running from the question I'm going to ask. Why?
Because I know how you want to ask the wrong question in the wrong way. That's your style. That's why you can't do interviews.
I can't do this. I can't do this. Do you remember your interview with Eddie Joshua behind the wall? Do you remember? So, Anthony Joshua, are you going to go for the 5th round knockout? Why are you behind the wall?
I had to appear off camera and I had to not distract him, so he did his answers down the lens.
Bro.
And I had to ask him questions where he would answer the question in the answer. It was super frustrating. I like the fact that you. I
I
like the fact that
stored
you.
it.
I like the fact that you stored
I'm looking at Tego. See, the wall's here, Jordy. I'm like, what's Tego doing? Stored. And I waited 5 years to bring it out.
Some people, when you tell them, all right, do your answers down the lens, Miles, they go, yeah, so I was over. No, down the lens. Yeah, so I was.
Why did he say Miles?
I don't know. He hates me. He must do. Nah, when it comes to camera and business, I'm the best.
Camera and business.
I'm the best.
You know what that sounds like, yeah? No, that sounds like Playboy. Playboy. BDSM.
So would you rather have Jose or Speed on From My Left?
That's a very good question, you know. That is the best question we've had. That's a very good question. I would rather have Jose Mourinho because I feel like he'll give us better stories. I think I show Speed. I think, me personally, talking for myself, I'll lose interest after the first 5 minutes.
Who do a bit better backflip?
We have to, yeah. If it's practical, if we're outside, Barcelona has to be actual Speed because the energy.
Just bopping.
You can't have him. He can't be sitting down.
I don't think Speed. How would Speed react to like each of us on this panel?
He would finish
He would
last.
call me Big Show, I
Yeah.
would guess.
Mm-hmm.
Obvious joke, but he'd land it. He's funny.
No, T, don't squash his joke.
No, I've seen like
Oh,
everyone's
you're gonna call me
jokes.
Big Show, innit? Okay, call me Big Show.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That would bang on. That would bang on. Twitch.
If I put my big square glasses, you would have something to say, definitely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let him talk to me like that. I'll finish his nose.
These two.
He will know. He will know about himself.
Miles and Speed would go around in circles.
Yeah,
He'd
wouldn't
start
get-
barking. He'd end up barking.
That's what.
bark
Miles
back.
or Speed?
That's what Speed does. When Speed gets into confrontations like where someone's confused, he just starts barking. That's what's
Yeah,
going
He
to
would
happen.
definitely bark
I
back.
think he would like you more than all of us lot.
Is it?
Yeah,
Ooh.
because you know how to like twerk. You know how to
Yeah.
spin.
Yeah.
You know how to do the worm.
Yeah.
And he would be a twerk off.
What do you mean it's true?
He'll be a twerk off.
Why are you saying it's true?
Because he likes to dance. Speed was twerking. He's done
His
videos.
dad
of
was
him.
twerking as well.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
But that's cool in America. That's their thing. But now, Jordy, I think you get along with him because you know how to
Laugh at bad jokes.
entertain him and yeah.
Bad jokes are my favorite jokes.
No, Speed's not got bad jokes, but I think Speed's very funny.
Yeah, I laugh harder at bad jokes than good ones.
We were all having a conversation off camera about Kirkes and Frimpong
Yes.
and whether or not that means Liverpool going free at the back.
But why did we have that conversation? That's the question. Well, we had that conversation because
Thank you for answering your
on
own question.
TikTok, you guys saw me give Frimpong.
I didn't,
You didn't see it?
I saw Sven and Frimpong. I didn't see you.
Yeah, I saw that
Cool.
as well.
Thanks for the view, T.
I don't open to
I saw Sven on Instagram.
And obviously, I noticed that Frimpong's small, like he's short, which is fine because obviously they told me I was too small to kick ball, and I'm seeing a lot of short players playing football.
You are too small to kick ball.
All right, well, I'm looking at Frimpong saying to myself,
Hence why you just get battered everywhere you go. When was the last time you won a match? by the
SG
way?
gets battered everywhere he goes.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere he goes.
so, first thing I thought about straight away was like, I was like, wow, Frimpong, sick wing back for me, very quick. But when Dan Burn jumps over him,
Is it Miles
I-
Lewis?
I-
Miles Lewis
I-
Skelly's short as well, though, right?
well, when Dan Burn,
Bad.
no, because
The most tallest man in the league
no, but do you know what Dan Burn does?
versus one
Do you know
of
what
the
he does? He walks
over to the smallest
towards-
guy.
No, before the corner comes in, he just walks.
It's true. He
He
does.
scans. Frimpong, no worries. He looks at Trippier and he charges that way towards Frimpong. There's nothing Frimpong can do.
What's Trippier doing? Because he's on the bench.
Is Trippier on the bench now?
Livramento.
Oh,
Oh no, it'll be Hall.
Hall. Whoever
Yeah,
takes the
Hall,
corners.
Hall is a whippers.
Straight boom. So that's the first thing I thought about. So I thought, maybe is Frimpong playing right back? Because he can't be right wing because of Salah.
He's right
Or he can play right wing, you know.
Or is it three at the back, Frimpong wing back?
Then where's Salah?
Salah would go in with Wirtz.
inside
Why?
right.
No, why?
What do you mean why?
Why, when Salah's the most lethal right winger in the league?
Because he can do. Salah will do that anyway. Salah.
What, cut into the left side?
All right, okay, let me just tell you this. I'm foot manager. Let me just tell you how it works. No, because this guy's done tactics.
God.
Right?
Oh
Can you see? Can we see here?
Yeah,
So let's go virtue.
Virtue
There's
bottle,
one
yeah,
to
go
your
on.
right.
Can you pass me the virtual
There's
cam,
one to
please?
your right.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Oh, good.
So let's just go Nunes right now, yeah? Because they're gonna sort out number 9. It's the club World Cup.
So what am I looking at?
Flavian Wirtz,
Yes.
Salah,
Yes.
right? So Salah is it's like the 2 10s.
Yes.
But Salah's gonna go here and there and come and be creative. Because remember, he's getting older.
Okay.
So the legs are slowing down. So we're not gonna keep keeping him here. He's gonna come in and have a bit more freedom, which he'll be more effective than this season.
Who are the two behind him?
Wirtz, and then we're gonna have McAllister, Gravenberch, Kirkes,
Frimpong.
Frimpong. Guehi, Van Dijk,
Konate.
Konate.
It's a bad boy
They've
team.
won everything.
Wait. How did Guehi get there?
He's going there.
What was it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Where'd you hear this?
Oh no, T. We're not changing the point. T, we're
You
not
told us a year ago. You forgot about your lies?
My lies.
What
I don't think you changed Salah at this stage in his career.
you keep him right wing?
That's not an ant. That's just a bit of shadow.
How do you know it's a bit of shadow?
Let me see.
I'll eat around it, man.
It's vanilla.
Miles, you want this
It's a bit of vanilla pod.
No? Do you?
Why have you split it in half like this?
Because I don't want where the ant's lying.
But the ant's lying. Anyway, let's get back to Kirkes and Frimpong.
Do you think they'll be wing backs? Do you think they're going to play in a free?
What did you know?
It's very dry.
Because I split up.
Well, is Mo Salah going to the African Cup of Nations this year?
Yeah, in December.
Is it in December, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's every chance that Frimpong could probably go to right wing.
You think that's what Liverpool done now? That you think Liverpool done that now?
Pardon?
You think Liverpool said, yeah, cool. Because Salah's going thing, let's go Frimpong now. So after that, you think Liverpool... no, wait.
Listen, I'll be honest. I saw
Wait.
this coming.
You think,
let him
right,
land.
Liverpool
Let him land.
lose Trent and sign Frimpong because Salah is going African nations in December.
No, they signed Frimpong because they need a right back. But he can play there as well.
It's true. Utility.
So you think Frimpong is going to play right back and right wing?
I said he can. When Mohamed Salah potentially goes to Africa Cup of Nations,
Do you know who Salah
he's
is?
someone who could play right wing and they could play Bradley right back.
But
It's a possibility.
Do you think Bradley and
He's done it for
Frimpong...
Leverkusen.
Do you think Bradley and Frimpong, when Salah goes African nations, do you think that makes Liverpool stronger or weaker now on that side? Because we're talking Salah, you know.
That's a terrible question because
Why is it a terrible
because
question? This is your logic.
No,
I don't believe this
you
logic.
ask me, does it make Liverpool stronger or weaker? That's a terrible question.
Why would the manager make his team weaker? Because why would he use your logic and make the team weaker?
Wait, what's your... I don't understand your question.
What do you
What's
mean?
your question?
If Frimpong, if Slot is saying, "Yep, cool, I bought Frimpong to play right wing because Salah's going to Africa,"
He didn't buy him for that.
and Frimpong to play Trent, bro, that your team's weaker. It's gonna be that's too weak.
You think Frimpong's better than Trent?
what?
Do you think Frimpong's better?
I don't think you
No,
can-
answer the question.
I don't think
Answer the question.
You can't compare them.
Answer the question.
They're different players.
Answer the question.
I think Frimpong will be.
Jordy,
Listen to me.
no,
Answer.
he can't answer
No, let me
questions. He
answer.
can't
You
answer
ask
questions.
himself. Let me
He can't
answer.
answer
Let me
questions.
answer.
Jordy, can you
I
help me
think-
answer a
let me
question?
answer. Let me answer.
Jordy,
Let me answer.
Jordy, who's better, Trent or Frimpong?
That's not how it works.
Miles, who's better, Trent or Frimpong?
That's not how it
So
works.
Liverpool are weaker.
No, okay. But
Well done, Arne Slot.
That's how it
You've done
works.
exactly what Specs said
that's
you
how it
wouldn't
works.
do.
No, guys. Give him space. Go on.
Cool. Let me ask you. Let me tell you this. Sometimes when you buy a player, right, Frimpong's a different type of player to Trent. So
Is that right?
Completely.
What an observation.
Sorry, I'm going to swear. No Sherlock.
Because Frimpong's an explosive player. So
That's
I think
a terrible
let me
waste of a
finish,
swear.
bro, man.
That was a terrible waste of
I know,
a
but let me
swear.
finish. Frimpong is going to be better for Liverpool than Trent was for Liverpool.
When?
Because obviously
Frimpong's going to be better for Liverpool than
yeah,
Trent.
I'm telling you.
That's a big statement.
That's a big statement.
But bro, because we
Trent's
look
one
at
of the reasons why they won the league last year. One of the main
Right,
reasons.
watch this. Because Martinelli and Doku ain't going to do that to
Whoa.
Frimpong. Because he's got the explosive. That's the difference,
You're
bro.
going off 2 games.
What I'm saying to you, there's right backs that are quick, yeah, that are nippy, and there's right backs that do the playmaking
Trent's
thing.
more effective than Frimpong.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. He's won games for Liverpool by himself.
Yeah, but you haven't seen.
Frimpong hasn't yet.
You haven't seen. You can't compare if
Trent's
you
one of
haven't
the
seen
best
it yet.
right wingers in right backs in the world.
So is Frimpong.
Playmaker.
So is Frimpong.
Yes,
Playmaker.
That's cool.
Yeah,
but
you
we
haven't
get to
seen
see it though. We
you
know
haven't
what Trent's done.
Okay, so why are you comparing that? Why are you comparing if you haven't seen it yet?
So,
Why-
but you
same
said he's
position.
better though. You said he's better. He's going to get
I'm
more
saying
games.
it's going to be better for Liverpool because
No, we don't know that. If he has to win
that's
the league,
my prediction.
He can predict that.
So that
I'm
means- so
predicting
basically
that.
Liverpool has to win the league and the Champions League
No,
twice.
no.
Yes, because that's what Trent's done.
No, he
yes,
hasn't.
and he was
No, that's
pivotal
not how
to
you-
it.
that's
That's
how
how
you
that's
do
what
it.
the
That's
team
what
he
I'm going
played
for.
for.
Cheers, Miles.
No, that's what I'm going to. No,
Cheers, Miles. You can be out there.
no, there's no. Trent was one of the main reasons why they won that Champions League against Barcelona that year.
If Arsenal,
No,
if,
yes, sir.
if Gabriel
Am
plays
I wrong? Am I
38,
right?
if
Am I wrong? Am I right?
You're wrong.
Did Trent?
You're wrong.
No.
You're wrong.
Did Trent single-handedly
over there now?
help beat
That's you,
Barcelona
that's
to
me.
find a way to go win the Champions League that year?
Yes.
Well, I answered the
Yeah,
question.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
said
So
yes.
he's won. That's a Champions League. That's yes. And he's helped them win the league twice. He was pivotal to that twice. So Frimpong needs to do 3 things.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does. Because
He
Trent's
just needs
been
to be
pivotal to
better
it.
than him.
Trent didn't win the league by himself, so forget all this.
He's one of the main reasons why they're winning the league, though.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, you
This
joker.
season, the last league they lost, he wasn't involved. So check your mirrors.
What check your mirrors. They already won the league before. The last game they lost. Check your mirrors.
What?
Check your mirrors. You said the last game they lost, Trent wasn't involved. They already won the league by then. Check your mirrors.
You see the season that's gone.
No, check your mirrors.
This is battle of the brains.
All right.
Check your mirrors. You just said the point is
Both of you calibrate and figure out what you're saying.
I'm
You
saying
wanna
Trent didn't contribute. I'm saying Trent didn't contribute
Just
to the league this
argue,
year.
but slow down.
He did.
Yeah, no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Trent
He got
didn't
dropped bare.
contribute.
He got dropped bare.
1 second.
He got dropped bare, bro.
He didn't get dropped there.
But bro, this is what he's best.
He didn't get dropped.
Trent wasn't the reason or anything to do with Liverpool winning the league.
No.
They would have won it without him.
No.
Liverpool would have won the league without Trent.
We're not going to change the
Oh,
story
do you
now.
remember was it a goal they scored against Fulham last minute? Was it this season? And he put it top bins.
What, one game? There's 38 games in it.
I'm talking about if I can name you more.
They won the league because of Salah, Gravenberch. Okay, let me tell you this now. They won the league because of Salah.
Go do it in order. Well, in order of importance
Yeah.
to Liverpool,
Right.
name
Van
the
Dijk.
players.
Van Dijk.
as number one.
Van Dijk number 1, Salah number 2. That can change. Gravenberch, McAllister, and we can throw in Konate. My man's not in the top 5.
Konate missed a lot of games.
Okay, Alisson.
Missed a lot of games.
No, not Gakpo. I wouldn't say Gakpo.
Scored a lot. Scored a lot.
No, I wouldn't say Diaz either. But even
Sounds like it's Trent.
No, go find it.
because Gakpo, Alisson, Konate, and Trent is similar. It's similar.
So it can be
I
Trent.
can't
So-
pick Trent.
so it could
it's
be Trent
similar.
then.
There's 4. If there's 4 other players that have done way more for the team throughout the whole season, why do I care about 5th place?
Who's he shouting at?
Why would I care about? I'm talking to the audience. Why would I care about 5th place?
But the audience is not here.
Why would I care about the 5th place? Why? The original argument is there is no way Frimpong's come to replace Trent and Salah when Salah goes Africa. Combinations. No manager's gonna. Slot is dumb to do
Who's
that.
replacing Salah?
No one said that.
Let's wait till this club thing finish. The players are coming in. Players are coming.
That's why I said it's a terrible question because who can replace Salah? He's the
That's
best
why
right
we
wing in the
said.
world.
That's why we even said
Dumb.
that. My initial argument was the 3 at the back. When if Salah goes, Frimpong can't play here.
I like the
True.
free back.
No, the
Frimpong
free
can't
at
play
the
here.
back is smart for compensating for Salah.
I like the free
Frimpong
back.
can't play.
Because Szoboszlai can play there.
When he
Exactly.
goes when he goes
Or
Frim-
Gakpo.
Frimpong can't play here, Miles.
Jones.
Frimpong can't play here. So don't tell me about Frimpong coming for Salah.
Yes, he can play there. He can play right wing. He's
That's
a
not
winger.
right wing.
That's not right wing.
That's to
Well,
10.
he's gonna, but he's made up a whole new theory. He's
No,
made
that's
up a
what
whole
the
new
whole-
theory.
that's
That
the whole-
was
the whole
that was
thing
our
was
fir-
free at the back.
That is our first point.
Yeah, but his first point is not happened yet.
Yeah, you're right.
That's his whole theory. Slot might just say, you know what? Forget what he's doing with it inverted and coming
You're
in.
right.
Salah, you just go back to right wing because you're the best in the world at it. So what he's done, he's just made up a whole new theory, and he's trying to say, oh, Frimpong can't do here.
Your theory
Salah might
was
not
that
even
he
do
might
there.
cover Salah African Cup
That's a
of Nations.
prediction
That's
too.
theory.
He can.
Yeah,
That's a theory.
Yeah, of course it's a theory,
yeah.
but it's more of a credible theory than what Salah's doing because we've never seen Salah do that. I've seen Frimpong do right wing at Leverkusen.
It's
Up
fine.
in the league.
No, it's fine, my brother. It's
So
fine.
I'm going off history and stats.
This is great because when
You're going off theories and making up and football
whoever's
manager.
right,
Well, we got-
whoever's wrong, we say my bad. It's fine. That's what the football manager.
The whole conversation is about
You too.
Sorry. The whole conversation is about the fact that
You too.
the whole conversation comes back to the idea that they've signed 2 very well capable wing-back type fullbacks,
I believe they're wing backs.
and that they could maybe be shifting, especially if they sign Mark Gahey. I heard that somewhere. I forget where I heard that. They might sign him. They might be perfect for the 3 at the back. That's the whole point.
Of course they could be. Of course they could.
Jeremy
play for the back.
Frimpong
He's a right-
playing
he's a
sometimes on the
wing-back.
right wing is very Abue, but it could happen.
It's cool.
No, it can happen. He done it at
You're right,
Leverkusen.
Miles. You're right. Because even Kirkes might even replace whoever's missing here on the side as well. No, I'm just saying. Let's have Kirkes and Frimpong behind the number 9 as well. Miles Fury, great coach. Great coach, Miles.
You're lashing out.
There is also a point to make that apparently Konate is running down his contract. So it could be 4 and Konate just sits down.
He might go to Madrid. There talks about him going to
Where
Madrid.
did you get that from? Arsenal stuff?
Why would
Let's
that be?
talk some-
Why would,
yeah.
I'm
Why would
asking. That's
Arsenal
what he reads.
talk about Liverpool?
That's what he reads.
Cool.
That's I asked
But
him.
yeah,
It's a question.
maybe it's I do see wing back stuff happening, but it could actually just be a 4 with Gahey,
Yeah.
if that's true, with Gahey and Konate sits down. If you want to run down your contract, run it down on the bench.
Now, if Frimpong's replacing Trent, I'm a bit lost. That's what I'm saying.
But that's why I said if Slot wants to play in right back, right wing back or right wing, he's still got Bradley there if he wants to.
Okay.
That's an option.
All right. But do you know what I said? I said if Frimpong's playing right back, I'm worried.
Why are you worried?
Why are you worried?
Because if Dan Burn walks over to him, or flipping, I don't know, Gabriel walks over there, or if Harry Maguire walks over there.
but he won't be in the box.
Yeah, you keep doing set piece. Just before that, you said Martinelli that can't do that to him.
But
They can't move to him like Trent did.
But that's one. That's not the only way of attacking a right.
Well,
back,
you're
you know.
talking about Dan Burn. That's not the only way either.
I'm talking about set pieces.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You stop talking about set pieces. Because I'll just send them up halfway line.
Because he's one of the fastest guys on the pitch.
Well, Jordy, and I'm not against short or tall and nothing like that, yeah. But
Not short, not heightest.
this is
No, don't distract him because he's losing.
this is the shortest right back I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly.
No, don't say exactly.
No, exactly.
I'm worried.
But he's also one of the best right backs in the world.
I'm with Specs. Can I say why?
Say why.
Do you remember
'Cause he
when?
needs this,
do you
by the
remember
way.
when Specs said that he could mark me from corners?
And did he?
No, he said that on this show.
I never
He
once
said,
said
"What
I
would
could
you do?"
mark people
They
up
said,
corners.
"What would you do when the cross comes in?" And I said, "What would you literally?
That
What
wasn't
would
a
you
corner.
do?"
Hey, that wasn't a corner to you. You're changing what I'm saying.
You thought you tagged.
I'm not laughing. Do you think I trust this guy? I don't trust him with my dog. Boy, my dog. I'll give back a cat.
You thought he tagged. He punched you up.
Miles, what's going on Arsenal stuff?
Oh, come on, man.
Arsenal's boring to talk about, man.
Shall I be real with you?
Time.
I think, like, you need to, like, unfollow all the Arsenal sources
I don't
that you're
talk to-
reading.
I don't
Because you believed
I don't talk to you about
Gokes,
Arsenal.
Isak, Sesko. You believed all these guys was coming.
I didn't
You believed
they
all
was
you
coming.
got was Kepa, the Kepa link.
I didn't believe that was coming.
That's Kepa happened.
Yeah, he's here.
I don't think they've announced.
Even
it
we haven't
yet.
announced him yet. Miles Lewis Skelly just signed a contract and Kepa's going to get announced next week.
That's just Arsenal stuff.
I don't want to talk about Arsenal.
Yeah, but
I just know about
Arsenal
club. That's it. I just know about my club.
I think Arsenal Man United have destroyed football this summer for a bit.
Why?
For a bit.
And Mbeumo's bullshit, Gokes, all this story stuff is making it now seem like, you know what? These lot are just gaslighting the fans.
It's boring, man.
There's some sort of gaslighting.
Well,
going
but
on.
what about Thierry Henry saying that Zubimendi's not that good? What's Thierry Henry getting out of this now?
I don't know. It just feels like is he trying to get Arteta's job?
No, let's be honest here.
It feels like he's trying to get
As
Arteta's
much as
job.
I'm not a fan of Thierry Henry and I have no desire to ever meet the guy, right?
Liar.
Honestly, I'd rather meet Anelka. That's another story.
Misunderstood.
I'm looking at Zubimendi and I remember him like coming on for Rodri against England in the Euros final and I'm like, wow, this guy just replaced him. Then I watched him the other day, was it against France? 5-4, was it the 5-4 game?
Yes.
And I just was thinking, this is just another Jorginho.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What's wrong with that?
You don't
wrong with
needed Jorginho last year, though, I think.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
What's
that?
wrong with that?
I don't think that's good enough for Arsenal. You know, Thomas Partey had the physicality and the Jorginho stuff.
Oh, get rid of that guy.
Why? Yeah, you're right. But I expected someone to come in that was better than Partey.
But who though?
I
Who in
think
that
they
position
needed
that's
something
available?
different. Like you look at those games in the Champions League, the late stages of the Champions League, the game was passing Thomas Partey by. Someone like Jorginho would have got on the ball, moved the ball around and made sure that you lot had some incision. That's probably more what you needed in the late stages of the Champions League last year. I don't know if that's what you're thinking next year, but
So a player that hasn't got no Premier League experience is definitely going to come and do that straight away.
Jorginho did.
He's that good.
What's going on with Thomas Partey?
Yeah, well, basically, he's talking a bit too much now because we're trying to get him to sign a contract and he wants more money. We're not going to give it to him. So now he's gone on the social media and saying that Arsenal tapped him up 2 years
Social
before.
media or an interview in Ghana?
So same thing because it gets distributed out on the social medias.
But by the way, as an African myself, interviews in Africa.
Don't count.
I do think players think that, you know. I do think players think if they do an interview in their own country, they think, this
stay
don't
there.
matter. No one cares. They don't even get a call from the club.
I do think back to Zubimendi though. There's every chance. First of all, I don't know what the midfield three is going to be, but there's every chance that a full fit Arsenal impenetrable. I think they're going to keep.
In what?
Rice,
He told me to up the
Zubimendi,
vocabulary.
and Odegaard.
I did it.
Impenetrable, you know what I mean? Even Mike Tyson said it. My style's impenetrable.
No, my style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children.
All praise be to.
Allah.
Even Mike Tyson said it. Mike Tyson didn't say that.
Yeah.
Don't misquote Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Don't misquote
His
him, please.
words are very well chosen.
Oh, I'm
It's
going to
true.
say it. I'm going to
Even
say
stuff
it.
like my birds.
I know.
don't believe
I know
that.
we're
I
not
don't
doing.
believe
I know
I
this
said
is
that.
not. I know we're gonna be doing predictions soon and stuff. But I just think Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard. I think it's a bit weaker than last year.
Well, it is if we get rid of Thomas Partey. If we sign Thomas Partey, I don't think it is.
What the hell does that mean? He just he just gave you the midfield.
Yeah.
So if it's weaker if it's that midfield. If it's not that midfield, it's not weaker. What are you talking about?
He's on the bench.
Thomas Partey's on the bench. If Thomas Partey's on the bench, chill out. This is what I'm saying. When I say things, these guys go mad.
It's true.
I don't understand.
Yeah, the sign you
I'm saying
got.
it with the most calmest voice.
Facts.
They don't listen.
Your style is impetuous.
I'm trying to listen.
Your defense is impregnable, and you're just ferocious. You want to eat his children.
Help me listen to you.
Swallow.
Swallow.
What?
Hey,
Wait.
help me listen to you.
Why are you taking my mic?
Was he swallowing?
What are you swallowing, my boy?
Oh, God.
How does he think that sounded?
Bro, your return serves are too fast. Let the ball bounce.
No, my ball. It was a good ball.
My ball.
I volleyed it top corner.
Yeah, we got to talk about Pogba, boys.
Do we?
He's back.
Why are we talking about him?
Because he's one of the best footballers I think I've ever seen, I'll be honest.
I've been very critical of Paul Pogba over the years, right? I feel like I was justified. The game was changing. He wasn't necessarily with the game. I think Manchester United was chaos, and you never quite knew how much chaos it was. And I'm willing to believe that he obviously had accidentally took the performance-enhancing substance, whatever.
No, it's my chair. It's not fart. That's what you think about.
But
Guys with big booties just think about
I'm
farts.
very excited to watch him play again. I'm very excited. To
I
watch
can't
him play
wait.
Again. Yeah, genuinely.
I can't wait.
To Monaco.
Back in France as well. Well, not back in France. He's never played in France.
He's never
has he?
played in League 1.
Yeah.
He's never played in
His
League
Wikipedia reads
That's
United,
crazy.
Juve. And he's about to go Monaco, and he's going to play with Eric Dyer.
I worry.
And he's going to play for with the Arsenal striker as well.
Balogun.
Florian Bellerin.
Yeah.
I worry, man.
He's not the Arsenal striker.
X.
I worry because it's Juve again. Going back to Juve and just not getting fit. That is the problem. The problem is getting fit. You can play in Ligue 1, Ligue 2, Ligue 3, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
If in his 2 years off, I want to say his 2 years.
Yeah.
If in his 2 years off, he's not come back fit.
If this happens again, he has to go Doncaster Rovers.
Jay McGrath.
He has to. He has to go lower and lower till he gets fit.
Does Pogba get into any teams in the Premier League though?
What, a fit Pogba?
Like, no, just this Pogba now. The Pogba that's going to
Nah,
Monaco.
I'm sorry. No.
Does he get into a team in the Premier League?
We don't know which Pogba we're about to see, to be fair.
That's what I'm saying. So, do you think a Premier League team could take a gamble in him,
No,
even though he's going to Monaco?
So
do you think
he could replace Bellingham at Sunderland.
Bellingham's gone to... Oh, I know what you mean.
he'll be- okay, yeah. So he's got okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit low. You're being a bit harsh.
No, because
The game's passed him by, man.
Bro,
the Premier
prove your
League
fitness.
What if he
football's passed
replaces...
Paul Pogba by.
What if he replaces... Okay, wait, watch this. Who stands next to Adam Wharton? Will Hughes. What if he replaces Will Hughes?
Who's don't start? He don't
Nah,
start.
Will
Palace.
Hughes-
Oh, Dacha Kamada? Who's the other centre mid?
They're better than him.
runners and workers.
They're better
bro.
than him.
No, Palace is a workhorse place.
Shut up.
He can't play. They're FA Cup winners. He
If
can't
he,
play.
if he played like kind of we're in a free role behind Mateta, him and Mateta linking,
So you want him a cam?
I would get him play him higher up.
Oh yeah. If Eze goes Spurs, he can replace Eze.
Eze doesn't look like he's going anywhere.
Shout out to Eze, by the way, Virtue
Oh yeah, big up Eze. man.
investor.
Come on.
Shout out Delicious Electrolytes looking after me this week.
I've
in
seen
the sun.
Liverpool Spurs linked with Semenyo
Yeah.
I don't like
I don't like that.
for 70 mil, by the way.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't
And
like it.
It looks like that always looked like it was Eze's spot for me. That Spurs move.
But Eze said that he wants to play down the middle. He doesn't actually like playing
Yeah, there's every chance he would though.
further left.
When did you say this?
He said it recently.
All right,
and there's
guys.
quotes from it.
All right, Tigo.
Tigo, just Tigo, just type in Eze. No, Tigo, just type in Eze.
Type before I go. I'm gonna get mad. If I don't see it, there's too many times where this guy will say things like it's real and I skip it. I'll leave it. But it'll be in my mind. I'll go home and check. I can't find it. This has to stop now. The lies, because that's lying.
He might not be lying.
No, but it's not a joke because he don't laugh with me. He says it, looks away, and then we go on with the show.
Because Eze did say he wants to play
God.
more down the middle than
God
he
was
does
in
in the left wing.
Selfridges the other day, and we move on. This needs to stop.
Eze did say that. He did say that.
Well, boys, look, we honestly we could have carried on going. There's a lot more on the schedule right now.
Just do part 1, part 2.
But we've just dropped an audio exclusive episode yesterday.
Chapter
The
1.
boardroom came out on Tuesday. We're not going to occupy 10 hours of you lot's week. We're gonna, if you want us to, let us know. But
Because we are going to live stream tomorrow.
And we got the transfer show coming on Friday. Miles just talking about transfers, giving us analysis. He's going to tell us how many thumbs up a transfer room has got. Miles, quickly, Sesko to Arsenal. How many thumbs up?
3.
3 thumbs up.
3.
Out of what?
Out of 5.
Out of the thumbs. Okay, 3 out of 5 thumbs. Transfer show coming on Friday. It's called Miles Off It.
That's a big one. Because you know why? Because one of your stories will be a real transfer, and then people will lock in. That's what happens.
And we'll be back next week. Audio exclusives. Subscribe to us on Spotify and Apple if you haven't already. Subscribe to us on YouTube because we will be dropping a lot of YouTube. The boardroom is here. First episode, we focused a lot on sinners. Specs didn't fulfill the assignment. Miles is the chair of Tuesday's episode.
I'm worried.
I'm worried.
From my left, thank you, Jordy. Thank you, Miles. Thank you, Specs. Thank you,
Like and
Tego.
subscribe.
Bye.